Have you ever heard a Bible prophecy that sounded more like a geological report? Because one of the most famous mountains in the world, the Mount of Olives, is hiding a secret. A secret that proves ancient prophecy is still on track for fulfillment. This is the story of the mountain Jesus left from, the gate a sultan bricked up, and the one scientific discovery that changes everything. To understand the return, we have to look at the departure. According to the book of Acts, Jesus gathered his disciples on the Mount of Olives, and as they watched, he was lifted up into heaven. But pay close attention here to the promise made by two angels. This is the same Jesus who was taken up from you into heaven will come in the same way you saw him go into heaven. That means his feet will stand right back on the Mount of Olives. Now, if we looked across the valley from the Mount of Olives, you'll see the Temple Mount and the massive wall. In that wall is the East Gate, also known as the Golden Gate, and it is currently bricked up. Why? Because of a prophecy in Ezekiel chapter 44. The prophet saw a gate that must remain shut because the Lord, the God of Israel, has entered through it. The story goes that in 1541, Ottoman Sultan Suleiman, the Magnificent or something like that, feared the Jewish Messiah would enter through the gate and establish his kingdom. So he sealed it shut. Human effort tried to stop divine prophecy. But how will Jesus get past this brick wall? This is where prophecy gets physical. The prophet Zechariah speaks of the exact moment of the Lord's return. On that day, his feet shall stand on Mount of Olives, which faces Jerusalem on the east, and the Mount of Olives shall be split in two from the east to the west. Important fact, making a very large valley. Now, for the mind-blowing part, the part where science meets scripture. In the 1960s, geologists were surveying the Mount of Olives for a proposed hotel construction. Their discovery? Right under the mountain, running precisely from east to west, is a major geological fault line. This wasn't a crack in the rock. It was the foundation for a future event. The scripture tells us there will be an unprecedented earthquake when Jesus returns. The split in the mountain isn't just a dramatic visual. It is the mechanism of prophecy fulfilled. When that east to west fault line gives away, it will create the valley of escape. And the shockwave alone will cause the ancient stones of Solomon's bricked up east gate to fall. The stage is set. The gate is sealed. The fault line is loaded. The prophecy of Mount of Olives isn't history. It's the world's most detailed and confirmed forecast. So, what do you think about the fault line discovery? Have you ever heard this story? Is it a coincidence, or is it a sign of future prophecies to come? If you like this video, if it blew your mind, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe.